Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. We are about to head into what I think is a new chapter. After we saw that the Queen did survive the attack. So let's see what happens next.
N and M. Another version of us. What are we really? Why do we exist in the first place? The answers are within me, together with her hopes and dreams. I will give them a voice. I will make him hear our truth.
And of course, will Nia, our queen, know of a way how we can move forward to stop an end to this? It's probably going to be like annihilate Z and all will be well, but it cannot be that easy, right? There should be a little bit more to it.
300 days remain to the intersection. It seems we might make it.
Yes. It took every bit of our combined intellects, but we built it.
To prepare for the time our two worlds collide.
All that we are is contained within. Memories and our souls.
We will all be gone, and then reborn. Will it be a new beginning, or our demise? No one can tell us that.
Time will run its due course, and show us the true meaning of our deed.
The moment of collision. Before everything turned on its head and got messed up.
In the distant past, what was once a single world was cleft in twain. Plus and minus, on the surface they were identical. These two worlds of opposing nature knew nothing of each other as they wended their way towards their own respective futures. However, the worlds yearned for each other. Against the solitude of existence, they strove to reunite. Though it would spell certain destruction, should the two worlds intersect, they would cancel each other out and cease to be, leaving only light. Light, a shining beacon in the darkness, the last common language left to us. Though we inhabited separate worlds, the medium of light allowed us to communicate for the very first time. And so we sought for a way to prevent total oblivion. We pooled our knowledge and through time gave birth to a single point of hope. Origin. An arc containing all the world's data, recorded in words of light, carrying hope into the future. Origin was a system we constructed to reboot the world's states. And then, the time was upon us. The reboot process failed to initiate. Instead, in that instant, the worlds became still. By the will of Mobius.
So it's their fault.
And at the heart of it was their ringleader, Zed. You could say Zed embodies this frozen world.
But what does that achieve? Freezing everything.
Not a thing. He didn't need to do anything after that. Only to keep everything in its place in stasis, and create an eternity to abide within. As was their wish.
He made our lives their sustenance.
Precisely so. In order to gain control of Origin, Zed captured the Kevesi Queen.
To what end?
To access the memories in Origin. To bend them to his will. He needed a key held only by its creators.
A key?
A heart might be more fitting. Zed used the key held by the Queen of Kevesi, and seized Origin in its entirety. Controlling Origin means controlling the world. And having shackled it, he can bend it to his will. Life and death are his playthings.
Life and death.
No one, not even M, knew the origins of this world.
So I guess you have another key.
Yes, it's in my possession. With its help, I was able to create the Ouroboros Stones. Though most of the power is with Zed, I have been able to resist him to a small extent.
It's a cogwheel?
One of the gears from Origin. Through a process of catalysis between the Origin substrate and the core in my chest, I can generate the stones.
And thanks to that, we became Ouroboros.
Yes, but not completely.
Huh?
Remember, have you not succumbed to Mobius's power before? As I've said before, Zed commands the world's very fabric. Unfortunately, my own powers are sorely limited. And yet, you too can break Zed's fetters, as you've shown. Smashing through the rules he established. With your Ouroboros powers, and the Sword of the End, both.
The Sword of the End.
The sword you hold. It is a byproduct of resonance between the Kevesi Queen's heart and Origin.
Does that mean it's like an Ouroboros Stone?
The Ouroboros Stones and the sword, they're mere gimmicks. The crux of them lies with you. You see, there are keys inside of you too.
Inside of us.
Keys?
Finally, my efforts were rewarded. I'm glad to meet with all of you who embody hope.
Majesty, what is it that we must do?
Right. Infiltrate Origin, then free it and the Kevesi Queen. From Zed. From the hands of Mobius once and for all.
If we do free it, will we get to change the world? It's so cruel and senseless. Can we undo that?
No
Your
guarantees,
Majesty,
just hope.
If you desire to have a future before you,
I need to know. Zed and Mobius. Must they be our enemy?
Noah. Now that is something for you to decide. After confronting them and discerning for yourselves what they truly are.
All right.
Come this way.
But I think it's becoming more and more clear that, especially after hearing the true origin, isn't Zed and old Mobius nothing more than just a reflection of desperation. Because they fear dying. They want to exist forever in a perpetual standstill. I think that's what this is about, isn't it? Like Ouroboros being hope for the future, against Mobius that only cry out for desperation to be stagnant forever.
Right.
Curious, isn't it? It does make for a fascinating story, doesn't it? But it does feel like now we have a goal to work towards. Save the Queen, release Origin, defeat Mobius and Zed. It's a tall order, but it's there right in front of us. It's our next goal, isn't it? Alright, let's pick up some containers and then slowly head towards the next location.
I hope we can make use of this.
Because based upon what we hear here, doesn't mean that Zed is in Origin. So that means that everything we need to be is at one specific location. So once we get to the point that we need to go there, we can put that as a point of, before this, we want to arrange everything we still want to do. All potential side quests, all potential hero quests. I don't know how far I can get with that. I will do as much as I can. I know for now that it's almost a certainty that I won't level all classes to level 20, because that's just way too much work. I already put over 150 hours into this game. But, like I said, I have unlocked every class. I want to do that for every character at least. Can we get them all to 10? That would be perfect. And after that, maybe select a party structure with ascended classes on how we want to proceed. And then having those all the way to 20. I think if we do that, we will have a really rock solid team to confront the end with, which is probably not gonna be super easy, but I think we can do it. But yeah, for now let's move on with the story. Let's learn more, see what she has in store for us, and where we're gonna go from here.
Behold. There at the nadir of the vortex sleeps Origin.
In the sea?
Deep beneath the sea where none may tread, Zed spins his world-spanning web.
So you're saying the Queen of Keves, she's there as well?
Well, snuff me. I want to save the Queen as much as the next guy. But how are we supposed to even get there? You can't even get near without being ripped apart.
Yeah, but if anyone were to know the trick, it's Queen Nia. Seeing as, you know, she's the mastermind behind the whole Origin shebang, yeah?
Right. Actually, I kinda don't.
But you're the Queen! How do you not know that?
This is shocking.
Absolute nonsense. I simply cannot believe this.
I don't know how to respond.
Come on, you lot. Rein it in now.
Huh? Hang on. Mio, don't you get to use those Mobius powers?
Well...
Then it should be a snap, right? Pew! We're there! Those clowns were doing it all the time!
Actually,
Go on.
I can't use them right now. The Mobius powers.
What?
I noticed it right after we liberated the castle. I couldn't work out why myself. It was so sudden.
No! Is this why you blew us off saying to ask the Queen ourselves?
Sorry, Eunie.
Oh, love.
I suspect it must be Zed.
Huh?
The power of Mobius. It's part of the flow and fabric of the world. What is permitted, and what is prohibited, is subject to Zed's whims. Even with Origin, not every Mobius knows of his existence.
But I was able to use the Ouroboros powers.
The power you currently wield is, let's say, external to the flow. Even Zed himself cannot grasp what's beyond his reach. Therein is my hope based.
We're still stuck, though. We know where to go, but we're kind of dead in the water here.
How to tackle the vortex, then? Mr. Salmon.
Mr. Salmon was, that Nopon from the city.
Yeah. Recall what he said about a ship that could brave the Great Sea. Ultimate vessel.
That right. Even vortexing raging Great Sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's someone's dream.
Yeah, he did say that. Something about it being able to take on stormy weather.
Wait, wasn't that a work in progress, though?
I think he might have been drawing up blueprints.
Whatever Mr. Salmon said, he was pretty ardent about it.
Which must mean...
There might be a way to get there, after all. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Finally, our lucky break.
Looks like this place was worth the trip.
Better hurry. I hardly imagine Mobius will stand idly by.
Agreed.
But what about the Queen? Are you just gonna leave her here?
Your Majesty!
Huh?
Thanks a lot. Things are looking up.
Sure.
She doesn't have the confidence yet or the hope, but
Right,
she'll get
okay.
there.
I think I understand. If you're looking for Salmon, he'll be in maintenance, same as usual. I'll send someone to get you. Just head on over.
Many thanks. We'll be outside the Cloud Keep.
Alright, so for now, we need to go to Salmon and see if we can help him finish off his blueprints and of course the ship itself. And then after we got that, then will be the time for us to do all the side quests we can find. But let's see if we can talk to the Queen. If there's anything she has to say to us, and maybe she wants to come with us? Can you imagine having somebody like that on your team? Is she still here though? Doesn't seem like it. Nope, she isn't anywhere to be found. So it did say that we will be outside of the Cloud
Back to the
Keep.
city for a bit then.
Yeah. Travis arranged to have us picked up at the entrance.
Alright, so let's get us to the entrance instead of just teleporting to where we need to be. Because if he's setting in a vehicle to pick us up, it would be not really nice to just use a teleporting system, right? Might need to go down just a few more steps. There it is. I thought the Cloud Keep was already like floating away.
These entrance stairs are super long. Hey, that gives me an idea.
You want to do some sprints after?
Yes, it is true. This stairway would definitely be a very worthwhile exercise. Running up and down the stairs a couple of times a day. Yeah, you'd be strong. Right, let's get back to the city. I do hope the Cloud Keep will be okay. Well, let's see if there's anyone here we need to talk to, or else we can just go straight away to the docks and ask about the ship plans, which I hope will not take too much to complete. It's just light work, so it could take years before he's there, but I'm hoping it's just a matter of getting the right materials. Because if that's the case, we can definitely help him.
I'm just glad the people in the city made it through unscathed.
Me too. It's a huge weight off my mind.
Ah, you look busy. Well, I'm lending a hand to the lost numbers. Nothing like manual work to blow away the brain fog. Does this mean you'll be going into battle with them as well? Nah, not likely. There's no way I'm up to stuff for that right now. I'm just focusing on the dirty work at the moment. I see. Well, don't work yourself ill. Oh, so, how's life in the city? Well, I'd say I've gotten used to it now that I'm feeling better. Maybe it's time I start lending a hand with the salvaging. That's a great idea. Something tells me you'd be a real sparking scavenging genius. What? What do you say? I wasn't thinking I'd do much actual salvaging. I was gonna help out as a guard, I meant. Maybe he is a salvager king. Only one way to find out. Can we clean ourselves here? Or do we actually need to go to an apartment?
We could do with some food.
Discussion point. Yeah. Oh well.
Let's bounce.
You just stay in your dirty clothes. Let us go straight down to the bottom. I thought it was going to be there, but... Am I mistaken? It's actually going to the Agnus Castle region. We can do that. 'Cause I thought it was going to be at the dock at the bottom of the sword. Oh, this is just the kind of time I like those guys to be here, but alas. Thoma, Zera and Jodor are locked up deep inside the prison after all. They won't be seeing that at any time soon. Castle prisoners. Have you heard about those crazy strong guys? The ones that were locked up in the prison for yonks? Yeah, I did. The guy over in internal security will be running ragged if they ever manage to get out. Prisoners, okay. Agnians are being untrustworthy as usual. I haven't got a clue what's going on inside their heads. Shh, do you really think it's wise to be speaking like that in their territory? Seekers, rumors. Alright, do a quick look around, see if there's any other discussion points. Who'd have thought we'd all be so busy after being liberated, huh? I guess we'd have to put off dealing with the warden's lot in the camp till later. It's probably for the best if you stayed away from the camp for the time being. If you go, it will probably cause a real fuss.
Some relations have changed.
That is, of course, a possibility. I'm just having a quick look. If there's any discussion points from here in the cells. Alright, doesn't look like it. I know most of the discussion points will probably be for new side quest content, but like I said, I want to finish off his well, submarine first. Because if we have that, then we know we're going to go towards the last level. And before we go to the last level, we want to make sure everything is completed. Is it Aggie that's correct, or Oggy? If I were you, I'd ask and ask Gondor to be sure. Aggie and Oggy. I think they're both amazing. And they'd be great if they worked for me directly.
That smarts.
Hey, did you hear? An Agnian arranged us a boat to the city. I heard. Some guy called Seeker, right? Why did he go and do something for us that wouldn't benefit him in any way? Ah. If it doesn't benefit you, you might just not know how it benefits him. Hey, Gondor, we need to talk to you. You'll have to wait. Got problems coming out of my ears right now. What's troubling you? It's less troubling me than tearing me a new one. Some absolute jokers have popped up out of nowhere instead of shop in the prison. They're occupying it? Oh well, that's some crap timing. We actually wanted to talk to you about the prison in the first place. Live in the prison? Damn, you lot are not right. But whatever, solve this for me and you can live in it, dress it up and eat it for all I care. They were really great. Is it okay though? Like, Gondor, is it really your call to make? Does it matter? I'll ask forgiveness later if it makes you feel better. If you can take this little problem out of our hands, they'll probably cry on you, to be honest. Whoa, really? It must be some problem. Yeah, you'll understand it when you see it, so do we have a deal? Sure?
Looks like colony relations have changed.
Yeah, I think I just realized that the quest is still probably on the sub one, isn't it? And not on the main story quest. So let's switch that. I think my first assessment was actually right. That we need to go to this place all the way over here. And yes, so we're talking to Gondor was more of the Colony Zero quest that we had to do, asking them permission to live in the prison. And like I said, that is actually officially a side quest. We're gonna leave that until we get to that story point I've mentioned a couple of times about now. Until we know we're going ahead to our last location. But the question is Salmon here? Because he should be, right? Well, they're talking about him. Are you going to make an end of sea? It'll be the mother of all battles, and no mistake. I'll call only 15 friends in the city. I'll be here because Captain looks sad. But the question is, where is he? It's weird that we don't have a marker on where Salmon is.
Let's go someplace else.
Ah, there it is. Because I couldn't select it in the quest itself. Bit weird. Haven't had that problem yet. No. We were actually really close to where we needed to be, and I didn't even notice it. Sorry for the slight detour. But we got some tidbits of information for potential side quests later on. But more curiously, let's just move on to seeing if we can convince him to build our submarine.
Friends mean old Butte. She tucked away, all cozy in dock number 3.
What, really?
Curious?
We are.
All righty. Then please follow Sam on to port.
So, it's already done? More orders from the lost numbers at the castle. Up for a run? No way, not this time. Getting Gondor to approve them took years of my life last time. Gondor's grumblings. That's definitely information for an ascension, isn't it? Alright, now we can go to the docks. The only thing we need to do is just find him, talk to him, and tell him what we wanted. So far it's going quite nicely. I really thought he wasn't done yet, but according to this, he might already been finished.
So where's the place Mr. Salmon told us about?
So, about this dock number 3. Ship is a combination of life ambition. So, if anything happened, someone die of heart fracture. That's why she hidden sneaky like. Is that where you're keeping it? Dock number 3, right this way, please. Salmon, take you. Yeah, but if you never use your invention, then you can never see if it actually does the thing you think it does. Wow. That's some impressive looking engines. Something you really need to break the storm. Looking very good.
So this is it. The ship that can conquer the Great Sea's vortex.
Sweet! And you got it all ready, too?
It's like a different beast from what we've been using.
I'd venture to call it a masterwork. There's a real sense of power behind this craft.
Please not to get garments in twist. This is just hull.
Just the hull?
Key element of engine not quite ready yet. Ship without engine is like torpedo wrap without filling of tasty sausage.
That crime against cuisine! Torpedo wrap without tasty sausage, like ship without engine! Mr. Salmon, what is it the engine needs?
To be precise, just need core component. Is this part here, and still need 6 more to make. Unfortunately, only have this one here.
I've seen that metal before. It's the same as Noah's sword, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Also, it's same as metal that go inside fancy eye patches of lost numbers. Friends know eye patches block Mobius tracking, surely?
Yeah, we heard that from Monica.
That because eye patch emits special wavelengths. This here shows sources of such waves. Points of light on map indicate where metal can be located. But Samon could not visit. Every place is fearsome scary.
Can't you just use the metal from the eye patches?
Those important equipment for lost numbers, so no can do. And even if could, metal is stretched into thin foil, making total amount not sufficient.
That's a shame.
Mio, look over here.
Yeah, the Cloud Keep. It's that thing that the Queen had.
Mr. Samon, so if we got you 6 more, you could complete the ship?
Naturally. With that can make ship with power and defense that weather any storm or hole in sea.
How long would it take to build?
We'll give it 3 days, tops.
Wow, that's real snappy.
Good, as time is of the essence.
All right, let's crack on.
Yeah. Mr. Samon, don't you worry. We'll get you your parts.
Man.
So that's it, isn't it? Once we get the parts, we have 3 days to do all our side quests. Ah, wait. Hold, Ponios. Someone thinks Salmon deserves some kind of explanation. Oh, right. Here's the thing. Now Salmon get it. So friends want to use ship. Well then, that only means one thing. To make friends search for core parts easier, Salmon must update data from previously. How's that? Data derived from observed source could only show broad strokes position, but now Salmon will make data more precise. Currently can only constrain to area about 2000 square metri. But with a bit more elbow grease should be able to increase accuracy to within 200 metri. That's good, right? This will be a walk in the park then. Indeedly do. It might take us less time than I'd anticipated. Right. Mrs. Salmon, sir, you're sort of our hero right now. Ah, so friends currently have any ideas? Definitely, we know who has the part of in the Atia region. We should go there now. Splendid! Then, while friends itinerate, Salmon will analyze remaining locations. We'll send details when ready. Hope friends excited. Oh, thank you, Mr. Salmon. Alright then, let's get moving. Yeah, first up, the Cloud Keep. Yes, and let's rip that thing apart to get all the metal we need. The ultimate vessel.
Huh? This is new.
We're quite well traveled by now, huh?
Oh, we definitely are. Alright, let's see if this is not too hard to get. Like, maybe on every location we need to defeat a certain foe to prove that we are worthy of carrying it. If that's the case, we'll probably get the rest on the next one.
I didn't expect we'd be going back to meet the Queen again so soon.
What? Why are you here again? What? What?
Oh.
Hey? The Gears of Origin. What fate that they would be the ones to guide you.
Ouroboros and the Sword of the End have. They brought us this far, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I understand. Well, in that case, I will gladly concede it.
So it's actually the cog that we're gonna use. Alright.
You
No
knew
more
we'd be
Ouroboros
coming back
stones.
though, right? It was all a part of your grand design, yeah? The future must be sculpted with one's own hands. Something like that?
Right, certainly.
She had no
the
idea.
The future isn't something you can just be given. You do have to reach for it. With your own hands, yes.
Well, that's the first. 5 left to go.
A promising start.
Yeah, could be worse. Keep going like this, and job done.
Thank you, Majesty. I promise you, we won't waste this gift.
Wait a moment. How will you access Origin, even with the ship?
I mean...
We're gonna plunge into the Great Sea's vortex.
And after that? Origin is protected on every side by thick armor plating. You think you'll find a berth?
I guess, maybe?
For starters, we don't even know Origin's general schematic. We're going in blind.
Take this.
The key?
What's this?
Or the blueprints?
Is this Origin?
It is. It's a
A
blueprint.
certain Nopon engineer was involved. On the Agnian side of Origin's construction. That's an early blueprint left behind from those days. The Great Sea's vortex is likely born from the force field emitted by this middle part, amplified by the structure built up around the circumference. That would be my best guess, anyway. As for the original purpose of the structure, it was a device to deploy a field to protect the facility while it generated an omnistatic space. Consequently, this middle section here, it lacks the armored shell, making it Origin's only weak point.
So then, basically this is our entrance.
Enter the vortex, and then using its flow, break through to the inside. Once you are within, destroy the force field generator at the center. That's the trick.
Yes, I see.
However, the internal structure of Origin may well have been heavily modified by Zed. Even after you make it in, you must be on your guard.
Understood. We'll be fully prepared.
Huh. You gotta hand it to the Queen, though. How could anyone know all that?
Shocking, I know.
Absolutely. I simply cannot believe this.
Come on, you lot. Make your minds up already, will you? By the way, after you met up with Em, you were sleeping here all this time, right?
Yes.
So then, how did you know we'd become Ouroboros? You seem to know what had happened at the castle as well.
Even as I sleep, I learn. Information on everything in this world collects right here.
Thank you so much for all this. I promise you, we will seize the future.
There it is. The start of having hope for the future. With this lot. Oh, that's the first bit of Origin metal taken care of. Oh, a call for Mr. Salmon. Milo? Friends find first part now? Yeah, just a moment ago. You got good timing, man. Ah, what friend's saying? Salmon placed call after sees source of signal move, so very evident proof of obtain. Ah, well, you know what I say to that? Meh. Ah, this sensors could detect such a small displacement. Truly impressive. Mrs. Salmon, I'm guessing since you called us? Ah, yes. Have finalized location data analysis. For only 2 places, however. in north of Aether region and east of Cadenza region. Those two signals Salmon could triangulate for more precision. Data just updated, so please, go check. We got it. Thanks, Mrs. Salmon. Not to worries. Please keep up good work. So, Aetia and Cadencia, right? The one in Aetia is Everblack Plain. And for Cadencia, data seems to be pointing to Cape Erka 4 in the Erythia Sea. Righto, let's get on with it, loves. Origin medal obtained.
Whoa!
Alright, very nice. How close is that? Can we easily reach that?
Judging by the trajectory, it must have landed nearby.
It is definitely not far, but... still close enough to be... annoying? Ooh, crap. A little bit too soon, that's a lapse of judgment if I ever saw one. You know what, I'm gonna grab that supply crate in between the episodes and we're gonna leave it right here. Trust me, I am gonna get it. I just miscalculated where it was. I thought I saw flooring and I realized too late it wasn't there. Alright, we're gonna start off the next one in the Aether region. We're gonna go for the next origin metal piece, and let's see if in the next episode we can collect all of the pieces that we need to make the ship's engine. Because if we have made the engine, then I'm pretty sure that's the point where we can go everywhere, do all the side quests, find as many of the hero ascension quests as we can, and then prepare ourselves to go in there with as high a level as we can. But until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we collect all the metal in the world. See you then. Bye bye.